A very good morning to you indeed. This is MTV Sports and my name is Banu Vikramasinghe, and yet another glorious day is the 9th of May. It's a Thursday and we've got a very important guest. Well, what is so current in Sri Lanka right now? It's the Sri Lankan University Games, which are kicking off in grand style. And we've got the senior lecturer and chartered civil engineer of University of Moratuwa, Dr. Udeni Navagamua. Hi to you, sir.
Good morning.
A very good morning to you indeed. How are you doing today?
So I am very fine. Right. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you feel we are actually taking a leap in the sports world? And this is the 11th time that we're hosting something as huge as this. And it's going on very successfully, I said.
Yeah, I can still remember this, the first time when I entered the university in 1995. This was the first time the University of Moratuwa hosted the Sri Lanka University Games. We just say slug. So when I just entered in 1995, that the Vice Chancellor at that time, when he addressed us, that he said that you are the people that who will be witnessing this mini Olympics. That's what he referred. Even today, now this is my second time that we are at University of Moratuwa hosting this Sri Lanka University Games or SLAG. So I just want to say that I am part of that, right? So I am proud to say that I am part of the Sri Lanka University Games. Right? This is held in 3 years. Like let's say every 3 years we are having Sri Lanka University Games. Hopefully next time it will be held in Jaffna. Right? So this time we are having the 11th Sri Lanka University Games, and at Moratuwa that we feel that it's a, as you said, it's a huge leap in this sports arena.
How is the rate of success so far? I mean, I could see it, I could sense it from the way you speak, that you're very proud of it so far. Yes. And you are in the administration team, you're in the infrastructure team, so it must be very difficult for you to manage everything in such a short period of time, but that's how it is, right? How is it for you?
Yes, everything starts with small, but let's say now it grows. We had several subcommittees. Let's say when we want to start a big event like this, that we want to share our duties. Let's say nobody can do it alone, right? So we have to have a lot of committees. Let's say even for the decorations, invitations. Let's say for even we are having around 3,000 players in our hostels. We are having around 1,200 players. So then we should have medical officers on duty, and we have to have all these even cleaning services. So actually my subcommittee was on this construction, rehabilitation related, infrastructure related work and all these things. So then when we started it, let's say that's slug organizing work, we had several meetings of we wanted to have a very good and let's say that as you know that we have more than 3,000 players coming, and then we want to have a very good event, very good of let's say it's a festival, sports festival, right? So for this we wanted to provide maximum facilities to the players, maximum help we can give from University of Moratuwa. So for that we did our best. So we thought now we did our part, and now I think the players are enjoying that. But as you witness these days that we are having some interruption due to rain, but still things are going that there is a small delay due to rain, but the indoor sports are done, but things are going on well.
But I think what we should really consider from what we've just learned from the little you spoke just now is that no matter what the weather conditions are, you still manage to pull off something huge as this. It's mini Olympics in Sri Lanka. So that's a best name, that's a best pet name or best name that you could actually give an event like this, because not only you are actually raising the standards of universities, but you're actually helping the young talent to rise up in fame and then in, of course, talent when it comes. What do you think about that?
Yes, let's say now when we talk about the university students, they are full-time university students, right?
Yeah.
So they have to, most of them are following either 3-year or 4-year degrees. So they have a lot of academic work.
They should balance it out,
yes,
right?
That's
because
right.
it's very difficult.
They have to balance it, and as an academic, that I feel like even if they are just doing the studies only, right, so that is not a balanced university life, right? So they want to enjoy the university life as well, right? So if they just go to the library always, and then let's say if they study full time, right, so they sometimes feel boring, right? So that this kind of event, let's say after their studies, after let's say 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, they go to the playground and spend 2-3 hours there. They are really fresh after those.
I think a balance of life is always needed,
always
right?
needed,
Not
right?
just being stuck to books, but also having a little bit of fun with your friends in the evening, just to play around.
Yes, that's right. That is the balanced academic life, right? So we always encourage our students to have that balanced life, not only the academic work, that we always give our maximum help, maximum support for their these kind of activities as
I
well.
think
Right?
going into the origins, going to the roots of all these talented kids coming up, I think that's where you start. Going out and playing with your friends, and then letting yourself out in the field, and then discovering who you are as a person and as a sports star, because so many people go undiscovered in this country. There might be the next Santika Jayasinghe, there might be the next Arjuna Ranatunga, naming names. There's so many people who go undiscovered, and I think this slug tournament actually gives that opportunity for young talent to rise up. Am I right?
Yes, you're perfect, right? So one thing I can say that there is the other side of also, like let's say His Excellency the President told when he just declared this slug 2013, he said this is not just to win but to participate. The participation is also very important, right? So I think that part is also very important, right? So we find people, let's say we have 14 universities, right? So sometimes our students may not meet those students in other universities, right? So that is a good opportunity for them to find new friends, so new competitors, so they know their challenges, so they know how to compete, and at the end then they have new friends, right? So this is the best thing in their life, right? So they are getting this chance annually, but this Sri Lanka University Games is held in every 3 years, so this is a kind of rare opportunity for them.
Rare opportunity indeed, and I think they need to learn from that and blossom, I think, from a lot of opportunities that they get. Now, we were talking about the need for infrastructure in universities, because there are so many lacking of certain stuff. For example, some universities don't have swimming pools for swimmers to swim and get there, to train themselves, and some don't have grounds. Your opinions on that?
Let's say I can talk about University of Moratuwa. Right? So when we started planning and organizing SLUG 2013, we had the main problem that we did not have a good gymnasium. Of course we have a good gymnasium, but let's say that we wanted to expand it, like we want to have it for, let's say, another the spectators cannot come inside, right? So they cannot witness how our students or how our players are doing their work, right? So that for that we needed to expand our gym, and then the ground condition was not that good in our university. It's common, I think, in all other universities also, that they have minimum facilities, right? So we wanted to have our ground into a better situation. And then when we talk about the courts, so the tennis, basketball, the volleyball, and all these courts are not in good condition. That we wanted to have, we want to train our players, so the students, with this international standards, right? So, but when we have this general condition ground, so the courts, that we cannot maintain those situations. So that because of that, we requested the Ministry of Higher Education, and then they gave us 50 million rupees to enhance our facilities. So with that, we we improved our gym, the ground, and also our courts. So that was a great thing, right? So I feel that infrastructure facilities are very much needed. That, as you mentioned, that the universities do not have swimming pool at the moment. So for our future plans, that we are planning to have swimming pool and some good playground in the university.
I think that would boost a lot of talent search in the entire country, I would say, when it comes to university talent search. Now, how is it so far in organizing? Because you are an organizer as well in the University of Moratuwa. How tough is it? And you mentioned that the weather conditions are playing a vital role in a negative way because of constant rain. How is it for you, as one of the members in the organizing panel as well, to cope up with the weather conditions? And I'm sure the youngsters always cope up with that when it comes to going out and playing their sport. How is it for you all?
I know that the situation is not that good for playing, right? That really disturbs some of our events, but only thing is there is some delay, but we did not cancel any events, so we are having it. Indoor sports are generally there that without any disturbance, but these somehow outdoor sports have some disturbances, but things are done, right? So we have several discussions on about the closing ceremony that we are going to have it on 12th on this Sunday, right? So that we are going to have kind of outdoor closing ceremony, right? So that this rain will be a problem.
I'm sure it would cease. I'm sure
but we are hoping for the best, right? So we are thinking that it will not disturb our closing ceremony as well.
Okay, now about the 22 items, 35 events, 14 universities that are taking part, what sort of prediction can you make in the future? Who do you think will win the tournament? I'm not asking you for a ballpoint answer, but just to put you on the spot. Okay. But I just want you to answer. Do you think there's a clear-cut winner? Do you think there's a clear-cut favorite who can just whitewash all the others? Or do you think it'll be a tight race?
It will be definitely a tight race. If we see the stats, University of Moratuwa men's team have won several titles before, right? This time also, because I am from University of Moratuwa, so that I can say that they can win. But for the women's team, also they are trying their best, because as you know, the University of Moratuwa being a technical university, the presence of girls is a very minimum, right? So that, let's say 20% or sometimes 30% compared to other universities. So with that talent, so we have won several titles, so that's something good, right? So that I feel that there will be a tight competition, but Moratuwa has a chance of winning the title.
So you're 100% sure of it?
No, I can't say. I can't say 100%, but
let's see how it goes. Hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
Any future developments that you would foresee in the future? You talked about infrastructure and about the game in general, plus your job role.